Hi Cedarwood friends, Miss Montecino here. Wanted to get on and talk to you about things that we've been learning. I know we've been learning about insects and how all insects are different. They come in different sizes and shapes and colors. And one of the insects we're learning about this week is the butterfly. And as we can see by going through our books, The Very Hungry Caterpillar and Charlie the Caterpillar, we have learned that the butterfly does not start out as a butterfly, but it starts out as a tiny little egg. So we're going to go over the life cycle of the caterpillar. So right here I have my poster that kind of explains it, and we're going to go along with that. So first, number one, we start out as a tiny little egg on a leaf. And inside that egg is a little baby caterpillar. And when it's ready to come out, its first meal is eating its own shell. So it eats and eats and eats until it's able to come out. And number two, it crawls out of its egg and finishes eating the shell, by the way. That's its first meal. And then it is now a caterpillar, number two. And as the caterpillar grows, he is hungry, just like our story, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. So he eats and eats and eats for days until he grows pretty big and he's ready and he's full. And then number three, he starts to find a place to rest. So he forms a little chrysalis on a branch in a tree. And the chrysalis, of course, he wraps himself up and goes to sleep. And the chrysalis is his home, kind of protects his soft body. And he sleeps there for a while, and then springtime comes, and he starts to pop out of his chrysalis. Pushes and shoves and pushes and shoves, and out come two beautiful wings. And then he is ready. But his wings are pretty wet right when he comes out, so he needs to flap them a little bit. So number four, the butterfly, and he flaps his wings so they dry off, and then he's ready to fly. And the first thing that butterfly looks for is, you guessed it, a flower, because they are hungry too. So butterflies form what we call a metamorphosis during its life. It first begins as an egg. The egg then hatches into a caterpillar. The caterpillar then changes into a pupa, which we like to call a chrysalis. And then it forms into a beautiful butterfly. And all butterflies have four wings, and they're covered in tiny, colorful scales. They're very active during the day and can often be seen flying into gardens looking for those beautiful flowers to sip nectar. And as you can see, I have a bunch of different butterflies that I wish you could be playing with right now. And these are all my butterflies, and you can see just by the ones that I have how they come in different sizes, different shapes, different colors. So I want you to be looking for beautiful butterflies out in your backyard and around your house and see if you can find one. And you can even look for eggs on a leaf, and you can look for caterpillars. There might not be too many because they're all forming into butterflies now that it's beautiful and springtime. Then there's a little craft that we can make if you would like, that I like to make with my class every year. And it's just a little plate of the life cycle of the butterfly. And so you would just need a paper plate, construction paper, and some markers, maybe some different things around your house. And you would start by dividing the plate into four sections, because there's 4 steps to the life cycle. And you would do number one. You would draw and cut out a leaf and then place a tiny egg on the leaf. I used a little pom-pom ball. You can use a little pebble, a rock, pom-pom balls, rice, a bean, anything that you can find to be the egg. Then the second phase is the little caterpillar comes out. As you can see, I drew my caterpillar. You can draw your caterpillar. You can use your finger and put it in some paint like we would do in class and paint a little dot for each one to make a caterpillar, however you would like. And then number three, you form the chrysalis. I used a pasta shell. Again, you can use anything that you think would be nice and hard and protective for your caterpillar. And then number four, out comes the beautiful butterfly. I drew a butterfly using markers. You could paint a butterfly, draw a butterfly, stamp a butterfly, however you would like to create your life cycle of a butterfly. So to end, remember the life cycle of the butterfly starts as number 1, the egg, out comes number 2, the caterpillar, forms the chrysalis number 3, and then a beautiful butterfly at the end. I hope you enjoyed this. Talk to you later. Bye.